Literally everything works together for your good. Everything that you have been through, everything you ever said, done, like experienced, everything works together for your good.
Can't nobody love me like you. Yeah. Keep on giving me love.
Oh, what's up, y'all? So I might have COVID or the flu. I don't know. But yesterday I started feeling really sick. I started having chills, body aches, sore throat and scratchy throat, along with headache. And if you've been living in the past few years, then you know all of those are the telltale signs of COVID. I have not checked my temperature, so I'm not sure if I have a fever. But I missed clinicals today because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't contagious or I don't have anything. So I went to get tested, and I'm waiting on my results now, headed back home. And a part of me is like, God, if you did this so that I would be forced to sit down and spend time with you, because the past few days and all throughout this fast, I have been okay, I don't know how to word this, but I was supposed to be spending more time with God, just alone time, just me and him, no words, just, well, praying, but like just spending time alone with God. And I feel like I have not been doing that. And the past 2 days, this past weekend, where I've been saying that I was going to do it, I did not do it. And so if this is his way of sitting me down, like, okay, that is what I noticed that God has to do with me. He has to force me to do certain things, like sit me down, give me no other choice but to do what he wants me to do. So I'm like, if this is your way of doing this, I'm like, you got it, God. Like, I have no choice but to spend time with you. Other hand, I have an in-service project to finish, and I have to present. I'm supposed to present it on Thursday, but if I'm sick, if these tests come back positive, then I can't present my test, and I don't even know when present my project, and I don't know when I'm supposed to go back, because you have a 14-day clinical, a 14-day what's the word? Incubation, isolation. I can't think of the word. But yeah, you're supposed to be not around other people for 14 days of COVID. And I don't know if it's decreased, because it's like 2024 now and people not as scared of it. But I'm mad I can't think of this word, y'all. Like, we have been using this word so much since 2019. I'll type it up here when I think of it. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to present my in-service presentation, because we only have 2 weeks left in this clinical rotation, including this week. So if I miss this week because of a positive test, then I'll have to present on my last week, or I'm not sure if they'll even want me to come in next week. I'm pretty sure they won't just let me go 2 weeks and not finish it, but we shall see after we get these results. But I had to walk around with my mask today. I had to go to Publix and buy some groceries. I got some elderberry gummies, some elderberry juice. I already have a little orange juice, but I bought more. And I'm gonna be isolating. I literally just had the word in my mind and it went away. Anyway, I'm gonna be isolating during this time. I feel like it starts with an E. Anyway, I'm gonna take this time to work on my project, spend time with God. I do need to print some stuff. We don't have a printer, so I will have to go to Office Depot to do that. But I'm just gonna take this day as an extra day. Like, Sunday, I was literally dreading going to work today. Like, I didn't want to go to work tomorrow, and I was like, did this happen because of that? He's allowing me to rest, sit down, and I don't know. But I do know I'm gonna take this day. It's almost 1 o'clock. It's past 1 o'clock. But I'm gonna take this day, the rest of this day, to sit with God, talk to God, work on this project, and just rest, because I guess that's what my body needs right now. My mind, my spirit, literally spiritual warfare has been crazy. I have just been back and forth on so many things, and I'm just seeking peace, clarity, discernment, and guidance from God. And how am I gonna get that if I don't spend time with Him? Like, yes, I'm fasting, but I have been praying. I just haven't been spending that one-on-one time with God like I should be. And so this could be a way of Him, like I said, forcing me to spend that one-on-one time with Him, like I've been saying I'm gonna do. And I have done it twice since starting this fast, but it's like, you need to do this every day, or at least 3 times a week, not just twice in 10 days, like twice in 2 weeks, which is what I basically did. So these last 7 days of this 21-day, basically Daniel fast, I'm gonna aim to spend more time with God. And this might be His way of forcing me to do so. Because I say I want these answers, I say I want these prayers answered, but if I'm not doing the thing that I'm supposed to do to get these prayers answered, He's like, okay, I'm gonna sit you down. If you're not gonna sit down and do it, I'm gonna sit you down to do it. So either way these test results come back, I'm gonna use this day to do exactly what I said. And I need to finish this project, this presentation, so I can turn it in, regardless if I'm gonna be presenting it this Thursday or not. So I need to get stuff done that I need to get done. I have just been finding myself like less and less motivated to do school things. And it's like, you this close to finishing, Kayla. You this close to becoming Dr. Fitz, Dr. Kayla Adeline Fitz. And it's like, during this clinical rotation, or even during the past few months of starting my YouTube channel, being led by God, I feel like I've been wanting to do this more than anything. Like, creating content is something I've been wanting to do for years, but it literally took God to drag me by my ponytail to make me do it. And I feel like I've been finding myself wanting to do this more than physical therapy stuff. And that's also something I've been wanting for years, like since I was a kid. But that was because I didn't know this was possible. Like, people making a living off of creating content. But ever since I, discovered this, it's like, I want to do this. But I know God has a purpose for me in the physical therapy field as well as in the content creation field. So I am just going to follow God's lead, continue to follow His lead. And hopefully my content is a blessing to somebody. That's literally the whole point of me making videos. It's to share my stories, share my testimony, share how God has been moving and acting in my life. And if this is just another testament to that, then I thank God in advance. I'm always thanking God in advance, because nothing He does is by accident. And so I just thank Him for everything that He's doing, everything He's done, and everything He has for me. So I'm gonna go inside, take care of myself, drink my elderberry juice. I'll show y'all everything I got from Publix. And yeah, sit with God and do this work and get it done. Lock in, twin. So both of my tests came back negative for both COVID and the flu. But I'm still feeling these symptoms. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I can hear it in my voice. My nose is stuffy. I'm still experiencing headache, body aches, and my throat is still feeling scratchy. It could be the common cold, but I don't usually catch colds. So this just has to be the devil. Like, I don't know. It could be, like I said, God sitting me down, making me spend time with him, which I just did. I spent time with him in his word for a good 30-40 minutes. But I know that's just the beginning. I need to spend more time with God. But I'm just not sure what this sickness is, this random sickness is. But I do believe it's spiritual warfare, and it's like the devil is trying his hardest to get at me. But I literally ran to my Bible. Like, I'm not finna let the devil win. But yeah, both of my tests are negative, so I don't know. I'm just gonna spend this day trying to get better. Continue to drink my juices. I'm about to go get my elderberry juice. Eat my fruit, and maybe take a Tylenol. I don't know. I'm trying to stay away from the meds and stuff, but yeah, this is just very weird, very awkward. I was definitely expecting at least one of those tests to be positive, but since they're not, I mean, I'm grateful. But I need to get on my Zoom, finish this presentation, and I'm gonna chill for a little bit, but I need to finish this presentation so that I can present on Thursday, have everything done and out the way, and print what I have to print. I finished a few assignments today already, so I'm just grateful with how the day is going so far. But yeah, negative for both of those, so I don't know. Just gonna continue to, like I said, do what I have to do to keep my health up, my strength up, and I will return to clinical rotations tomorrow. Low-key kind of sad, because I was like, this will give me a whole week off, and I can just focus on God and reading the Bible and editing and posting and recording and, you know, giving words that I've been given that I haven't recorded yet. Or just sharing things that I've been experiencing or I've experienced that I haven't recorded and posted yet. But yeah, so I guess that won't be happening. I'll be back into the clinic tomorrow, and I will do my presentation as scheduled. And everything happens for a reason, so I'm not mad. But I was like, dang, could have had a whole week off, you know? And it would be a valid excuse, but I'm gonna go in and treat all my kids and hopefully have a good week. I'm gonna go in with a positive attitude. And yeah, get everything done I need to get done today. Alright, bye. When I tell y'all God works in mysterious ways, God works in mysterious ways. I literally just recorded a video. You'll see right before this probably. But I was just wondering, like, why I'm sick and without reason, without any explanation. I don't have COVID. I don't have the flu. My test came back negative, but I'm still feeling the same symptoms. And literally, the Bible app popped up, and it was a plan about the Sabbath, Shabbat, and remembering the Sabbath day and keeping it holy. And literally, it said that when you don't keep the Sabbath holy, when you work on the Sabbath and you don't stop and you don't cease, it says that your immune systems will be trash. Like, that is so crazy. Like, that is so crazy. It says that your immune systems will be trash, and it says a list of other things. I will try to insert the scripture right here, but I'm like, what is going on? And I feel like God just wants me to stop on the Sabbath and celebrate the Sabbath and cease and just bask in Him and spend time with Him. On the other hand, I'm like, God, I just started. You literally brought me here to start this YouTube channel, to start sharing my testimony and spreading the word of God to anybody I can reach. And I'm like, I literally just started. So why would you start, 2 months ago, if that, and then tell me to take breaks? Like, I just started. Why would you want me to stop? That's how I feel, because Sundays is a day that I chose to post every day. And so I was sometimes recording on Sundays, editing on Sundays, and posting on Sundays. But now I feel like He's telling me, Sundays you need to rest and be in me. Be within me. Be in my presence. Read your word. Spend time with me. On Sundays, just stop, cease, no working. Time with me and resting, and that's it. And I'm like, first of all, I've never had that. I've never been like, Sunday I ain't doing nothing. Like, Sunday used to be my days to get everything back together, get in routine, study, do homework. And I feel like He's telling me to do the opposite now. At the beginning of my YouTube career, because maybe it's because He knows that in the future I will be, super busy, or I'll be like really bogged down or tied down with a lot, because I believe He's gonna give me a lot. He's gonna bless me with a lot. So maybe He's trying to get this practice in me right now before my life goes, 10x, tenfold, and the blessings start pouring in, and then I'm working on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like 7 days a week. So maybe He's trying to instill this within me now, to spend time with Him and to pause and stop working and stop worrying about everything else on Sundays. But I just find it crazy, because I just literally just made a video about it, and then that word popped up. And I'm like, that's why. And I keep wondering why I keep getting scriptures or messages or like words on the Bible app about resting. And I'm like, why am I resting? I'm just starting. Like, I'm trying to get into it. Really get into it. Like, the world would literally tell you that when you're first starting anything, you won't have to work nonstop. Like, work your fingers to the bone. Day in, day out. First in, last out. Like, if you're starting a business, you have to work, put in the work, hard work, all that. And I feel like God is telling me, like, no, that's not my way. That's the world's way. And He wants me to rest and be well rested and seek Him and spend time with Him and not have to work super duper hard. So that's what I'm getting from this. That's what I'm gaining from this. And hopefully physically I feel better tomorrow. But I do feel like that was God's message, and He just confirmed it and let me know, because I had been thinking that anyway. Like, He's gonna force me to sit down and spend time with Him. And I'm like, I finally did. It shouldn't have to take this. But on Sundays from now on, I'm resting. And I won't think twice about it. And any studying I ain't do the day before, it's whatever. Like, on Sundays, I need to rest. I need to remind myself, no editing, no do all of that throughout the week and on Saturdays, because Sunday I need to practice Shabbat, cease, stop, and praise. And that's it. So, all of this is new. Making videos, editing, recording, creating content, like, all of it is new. So for Him to be giving me this now, it's like, God, what do you have up your sleeve? Like, what do you have up your sleeve? I'm ready, but it's like, I just started. I need to be doing this on Sundays, like every day of the week. But He's like, no. And He's showing me, because I'm feeling it. In here, in here, in here, in here. I'm feeling it. So I'm gonna be obedient and rest on Sundays, spend time with Him, and hopefully maybe He's like, this is the clarity you've been asking for. You ain't gonna get the clarity unless you spend time with me. So I'm going to continue fasting, and on Sundays, that's God's day, which it should have been all along. But yeah, that's the day that I need to take to intentionally spend time doing nothing else but spending time with him and talking to him and reading my word. So throughout the week, I talk to him. Of course, I pray. But Sundays need to be the day where I take at least 30 minutes to an hour and just spend time with God. And that's what I'm going to do from now on, because I don't need him to show me this again. Because I already learned my lesson. And yeah, we're going to see where the future takes me, the plans that he has for me. Hopefully he's going to be speaking to me more often now that I'm spending more time with him. And I'll be able to discern his voice. That's literally all I've been praying for. Clarity, him to speak to me to hear from him, and me to discern his voice. Like, I need to know. If he say left or right, I need to know which way to go right then. So that's what I'm praying for. And yeah. So I'm gonna be obedient, and yeah, no more doing much of anything on Sunday, but resting and, enjoying life. If it's work, not doing it. If I'm enjoying life, okay. I'm resting, okay. Spending time with God, okay. But if it's work, I've learned that he don't want me to do that. So yeah. Remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. Yeah, this was something that I tweeted last year, September of last year, and you can see the date on it, but I just find it crazy how, like, even back then I was like, it's the Sabbath day, but it was like a joke. But at the same time, I was for real, like, I should not be working, studying, nothing on the Sabbath day. But now he's making it for real. Like, he's letting me know, like, hey, you was playing back then, but I'm serious. Like, I want you to chill, rest, be with me on the Sabbath. And yeah, it's just crazy how and that's not even the first time I look back at something that I've said or posted or have written or have prayed for in the past, and I'm like, it's now making so much more sense. Like, when you get in with God, everything starts making sense. Like, everything makes sense. You can see how everything in your life has worked together for your good. Like, everything feels tangible. Everything just makes sense. You can feel your steps ordered. Like, you can tell that God literally orders all of your steps, and everything just works together for your good. And I'm just in that space right now of admiration of God, and like, literally everything works together for your good. Everything that you have been through, everything you ever said, done, like, experienced, everything works together for your good. And I'm just in awe and excited for my future. And yeah, I just had to share this old post because I'm like, I remember talking about this. But yeah, so continue to follow God and listen to his voice and seek him. That's the only way you're going to get close to him, get the clarity. Anything that you've been asking of him is through a relationship with him. So continue to follow me on my journey, and hopefully it blesses you and inspires you and encourages you. Okay, so I thought the video was finna end, but just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Because this blew my mind. Y'all, why I'm watching this video and he's saying exactly everything that I just said. Like, he is literally, oh my gosh. It's a whole backstory to this person. I don't even know him, but I feel like, let me explain. Yeah, so basically, this might have been last week, maybe even more than a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I'm doing a fast right now, and I was reading Daniel, and in Daniel they talked about Archangel or Chief Michael, and so they're basically saying how he was guiding Daniel, I believe. If I'm butchering this scripture, I apologize. I know I'm not the most sanctified. I don't know my scripture like that, but I'm in the beginning stages of my journey with Christ, so don't judge me. But basically, from what I remember from reading it, and I can insert it if, just for clarity and for correction, but Michael was an angel, and he was helping Daniel through this journey of fasting. And I just thought it was crazy because I was like, Michael is such a modern name, and well, Daniel is too. I guess the New Testament, you know. But I was like, it would be crazy if I met an angel named Michael during my fast. And that was 2 weeks ago when I said that. And I was like, then I'm gonna know God is real. Like, if I met an angel named Michael who's supposed to help me throughout this journey, and a week late, like last week, Friday, just a few days ago, Friday, I came across his page, Mike T. Jenkins. And he's not a big YouTuber. He's bigger than me, yeah, because I just started, but and bigger than me in general. But I found his page. I don't know what his page found me, and he talks about basically God in the Bible and things that he's learned, I guess. But I was just like, wow, this is crazy. I found, or his page found me. I found his page, and his name is Michael. And his video literally just spoke to everything that I've been saying, that I've been learning from God, that God has been speaking to me. And I'm like, wow, this is my angel, Michael, that God sent me to help me on this fasting journey. And he's talked about fasting, I believe. This video is talking about slowing down and trusting God, which is what I need to do right now. And he is saying all the things that I said about me wanting to do so much right now. I just started. Why am I slowing down? Like, I feel like I don't have no time to rest, but he's saying how important rest is. And it's just crazy how God will place people in your life and just align all the stars are aligning. And I feel like this is nothing but God. Right now, I'm sick. I went and got COVID tested, flu tested, both of them negative. And I feel like God is like, baby, that was me. Like, that's me. I already put the other part about weak immune systems, like brain fog, all of that. If you don't rest and take Sabbath seriously. And I'm like, wow. Already in my journey, I'm seeing this stuff. And God is really just showing me who he is. Like, he is Lord of Lords, and he is really in charge of this stuff. Like, he's like, I'm omnipotent. You cannot, like, there's nothing higher than me. I can make you sick and you not know what it is. I can sit you down, make you rest with me. And it's just crazy, y'all. Like, everything, you might think I'm crazy, but everything is really aligning. And I feel like I'm seeing the Bible come to life in real time. In my life. Other people's too, but like in my life. And it's just crazy. Give me y'all word.
Keep on giving me life.